a guy that has always been there for us from the beginning, from 2017 till today, a guy that I know and everybody knows and everybody loves, representing Cardinal Mooney High School, Mr. Rick Shepis. What's up, Coach?
Hey, not much, DJ. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for your patience, first and foremost. When you think of Cardinal Mooney football, you think of traditions, you think of state championships. This is a team that started slow, picked up in the middle, and obviously things didn't go the way you wanted to in week 10, but we know Cardinal Mooney football for what you guys do in the playoffs. What are the expectations going into this year?
Well, I think going into this year, I think we felt great about, how the seniors that graduated, left us in such great shape. I think that, they left their mark on the program trying to, being involved in a total rebuild. It was definitely great to get in the playoffs and then win a couple games, before we bowed to a really great, South Range team that was as well coached and built, go on to win the state championship. So, going into the season, I think, when you have a high standard like Coach Pelini does in our program and on the standard that I have, one of the first things that comes to mind, obviously, is you think of the tradition, representing the tradition, but then I think you got to take a step back and remind yourself about where you're at, So we went into the season knowing that we had to replace some significant players on the defensive side of the ball, especially through the middle of our defense. I don't think we realized, what Logan Boyd, Alec Delsignore, and Rob did for our defense at the linebacker position. And then our two safeties, led by Ty Reale, Cam Sweeney, they did such a great job through the middle. And we had great trust in the freshmen that we started at the cornerback position. So as we finished the season against South Range last year, I think we had 8 freshman starters on the field as we finished that game. So obviously still involved in a rebuild, future's bright, but still down the road. So again, with the type of schedule that Cardinal Mooney's going to play every year, we went in with very high expectations because of our offensive line led by Chris Flora, and especially the guy that gets it done for us, Ashton O'Brien. And, with a guy like that and with the skilled players that we returned, we definitely had high hopes going in, knowing that we were going to have to put drives together, make first downs, stay on the field offensively as this young defense of ours, would make progress.
You talked about Ashton O'Brien, a straw that stirs the drink when it comes to the offense, a guy that a 3-year kind of commander of that offense. You've had a chance to kind of mentor Ashton as he's gone along, and he doesn't have the kind of patience right now as a senior to wait for the team to come along from that standpoint. He wants to win now, and he has taken that initiative. When you look at Ashton O'Brien, he's the kind of guy that can win games for you. Talk about his kind of mentality and what it's like to have a quarterback like that on the sidelines.
He's a winner, and he's most importantly, he's a competitor. And just like you say, if he feels like he has to take the game over, he has the ability to do that. He's a lot faster than people give him credit. And he's been an accurate passer this year, and he's really thrown some great balls over the top as well. So it's great to have the opportunity to coach a kid like that. It's great to be on the sideline with him. I kind of have been watching Josh Allen play, and he kind of reminds me of him because, as that competitive nature takes over, when 5 gets it going, he doesn't want to be stopped. And sometimes, at times that could get him in a little bit of trouble because he's such a competitor, but then obviously he's in that escape mode and showing that speed, he escapes out of it and ends up making a big play for you. So he's definitely a guy that really has gotten it done for us here over the last 3 years. And he's going to leave Cardinal Mooney, with probably every stat in the record book as a quarterback.
All right, I know you're probably watching game film, or it could be Monday Night Football, or maybe a little bit of it could be Law and Order. I don't know what it is,
Right.
But give me a snapshot of Akron Buchtel and what you think you're expecting on Friday night.
Maybe some ancient aliens there too. In any case, Akron Buchtel has great story tradition in football. They too, just like Coach Pav mentioned about the Akron East team, always one of the top teams, coming out of the Akron city. They're going to look great getting off the bus. They're big, they're physical. They have the big, heavy defensive line. They have great outside pass rushers. They're going to get in those wide fives and wide nines and really try to penetrate, get up the field. They have active linebackers. And I think it depends on who we're going to see, with this Akron Buckle team, at least from the defensive perspective, right? So, in some of the tape that we've watched so far, they've gone with two different approaches. In one, they pressured, and it looked like they were pressuring on every down, or at least fast to react to the football. In the other, they sat back. They tried to play a little bit more coverage. So we'll prepare for either that we're going to get. From an offensive perspective, we're going to see probably 12 personnel. We're going to see a quarterback run offense with a little bit of counter trade out of them, and then they're going to spread the ball around with their wide receiver screens. They like the curl flat combination with a little corner behind it to kind of clear out the curl flat concept. So, we'll have our work cut out for us. They're big and imposing. They're big at every position, and they're fast at every position. So I like the matchup. I like that. I like that we're going to be able to play a home game here in this particular one, and we're looking forward to it.
Coach Shep, we appreciate you so much at every step of the way. You're always there for us, and we can't thank you enough for that. Good luck to you on Friday and the rest of the Cardinals, my friend.
Yep. Thanks, DJ.
You got it, my friend. All right. From Cardinal Mooney, we head